Hey, all you adorable little kindergartners, guess what? The creators of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends are making a new Thomas movie called Misty and the Rescue. It will debut this September the 7th, 2010. The story plot is about the main character, Thomas the Tank Engine, who goes on an adventure to the mainland, but by accident, he ends up on Misty Island and meets three new friends who are also trains. They are Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand, and they are logging engines. Bash and Dash are twin engines, and Ferdinand is a huge but kind engine. All three of these engines help Thomas find his way back to the home on the island of Sodor. Look for this new movie to come out on DVD this fall. Did you know when Thomas was first created? They were first written about by the Reverend W. Audrey, who wrote the book series to entertain his young son in the 1940s. It wouldn't be until 49 years later that a lady by the name of Britt Alcroft created the television show based on these beloved book stories. Britt was able to introduce Thomas to a whole new generation of youngsters who fell in love with these beloved characters. Thomas was becoming more and more popular, and Britt Alcroft found it necessary to keep up with the demand for more and more Thomas. Soon she launched a toy line, more and more VHS and DVDs episodes, and even movies too. So it all began when Thomas first aired on television in 1989 that children all over the world could enjoy. Thomas and his adventures. The first ever episode that aired was titled Thomas Gets Tricked, and in that episode, Thomas starts out as a shunting engine, but in the last episode on the same track, Thomas was promoted to helping other engines when he was called on to help James, the big red engine, get back onto the tracks when he finds himself derailed during helping James and earns his very own branch line with two shiny new coaches named Danny and Clarabelle. When Thomas originally aired in 1989, actual train models were used in stop-motion type of filming style. Today, however, technology has caught up to these times tested, treasured stories, and they are now filmed in what is called CGI style, which is a special animation that we have become very familiar with. Other examples of CGI include Shrek, Nemo, Toy Story, and Kung Fu Panda, to name a few. The new movie Misty and the Rescue will be shown in CGI style too. I'm sure it won't disappoint. Alrighty then, that concludes my story of the up and coming Thomas movie and what we can expect from it. I will look forward to talking to you all again soon. Bye for now. This has been brought to you by Nolan Sheridan, 7th grader extraordinaire.